Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap that bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us, we have the Raddy SH-906. This is an AM/FM weather alert VHF shortwave emergency radio with a 10,000 mAh battery, Bluetooth, and MP3 player. You'll find this retailing for right around $39.99 at iRaddy.com. I'll have links down in the pay link section for you guys. There's also a code there. I have a code with Raddy, actually. It's pretty cool, called todderbert15. You save 15% site-wide, so it brings the price of this radio down to $34. Rock on. Great deal. This is a cool radio. You really like this, so let's check it out. SH-906. It's yellow and black. Yeah, I love that. That's awesome. I think the box is pretty basic. Nothing super special here. Alright, cool. So I opened it up, took everything out. Let's see what we get in the box. So going down there, we get the star of the show. Cool yellow. I like yellow. We have Yellow Radio Day on June 1st. That's coming up. Alright, so what else we get in the box? We got a patch cable. Okay, that's interesting, huh? That means we have an auxiliary in. Yep, so stereo patch in. There we go. We also get a charging cable. Should be a USB-A to USB-C. There. Pretty handy to have. And then, of course, we have a carry strap, which I left off because it just gets in the way. But they have a compass that, depending if you're not close to it. Yeah, we're close to the camera. Messes it up, but it was working semi-accurately. Pointing north that way. Supposed to. But yeah, I think we're too close to electronics. Okay. But anyway, you get the idea. And then we get a manual. Oh, boy. Lots of fun there. So let's go ahead and move some of this little stuff away. And we'll look at the manual real quick and check out the radio. So the manual, I should probably just zoom this up a little bit. Okay, let's see here. Let's open this up. Just gonna go over to pertinence. Yeah, you can freeze frame. I mean, it's pretty basic. There. Freeze frame. Again, if I've missed something, should be able to read all that, I think. Freeze frame. Okay. A lot going on the display there. Pretty cool. And I just wanted to just touch on a few things. I'm not going to go on every page, I don't think. I think we'll just kind of skip ahead here. I just want to hit on, like some basic stuff. Like I'm going to cover a lot of this stuff here. But like operating the radio. Okay, that's pretty basic. They're operating the radio. Okay, let's... So it's got a sleep timer. Beautiful. There you go. That's how to set it. Band select. We got our 5 bands. Beautiful. Adjust the volume. Okay. These are all basics. Scan and save. Okay. Yeah, 99 presets per band. So you got a total of 396. And of course, there's 7 channels on the weather band. So you don't really need memories for those. Let's see. Was there a thing here? Yeah, there was. So yeah, if you look here, they got shortwave and meter bands. I'll try to show it to you, but that's how they got it split up. And here you can adjust the VHF bandwidth from 5 kilohertz narrow or wide, 50 kilohertz, 100, 150, and 200. That was pretty good. You can do that. Bluetooth play mode, auxiliary in play mode, MP3 in play mode. Okay, what the heck? I thought there was something else here I wanted to show you. I'm getting there. Okay, yeah, the band plan. So there's your weather band. Over here, we got a band plan. We got 4 frequency ranges. I don't know if you can see all that. How close I can get to the camera. I'm trying. Yeah, it's really micro printing. So I'm on band number 2, type 2, they call it. So FM's 87 to 108. The difference there is AM frequency range 520 to 1710. It's 10 kilohertz stepped. And then you got your normal shortwave and, of course, VHF coverage or weather band frequency. Same. So yeah, just remember that. There you go, type 2, North and South America. Cool, that's how to do it. Okay, and I think that's pretty much the book. And I wanted just to, yeah, you can set the clock. Okay, it's pretty basic. Set the alarm. I guess I better just show you that. I'm not going to do that in the video because that is something that is rather tedious. You can wake to radio, wake to buzzer, wake to MP3, or even Bluetooth if it was still playing. We'd have to reconnect though, which I don't know how that would work. You'd have to, I don't know, be a weird thing. but it says it can do it. Specifications, there you go. There's the band coverage, FM 64 to 108, VHF 30 to 199 megahertz, AM 520 to 1710, shortwave 3.2 to 21.95, and the weather band 162, so you get the 7 channels. Awesome. And I think I covered most of it. There you are. It says lithium battery 1000. That's a misprint right there. The rest of the book says 10,000. Okay. And we're done. So that's the manual. I wanted to cover quite a bit, but yeah, we did actually. So the radio, let's go zoom it on down and go over features of the SH-906. It's a lot of fun, and we're going to get to having some fun scanning all the bands. Dimensions, 6 3/4 inches in length. We have a height of 3.5 inches. That includes these top mounting lugs. And then we have a depth of 2 3/4 inches, front to back. Pretty thick little guy. It's a yellow brick. Yeah. Follow the yellow brick road. That was sad. I know. Okay, so it weighs 515 grams. Rock on! Yeah, so we got all that going. So let's look at features. Actually, I probably should do a size comparison. I usually do those, don't I? Yes, I do. You guys are waiting for Iron Man. I know it. CC Pocket's a AM/FM stereo weather alert radio. Pretty cool. We have a Skywave, CC Skywave. Size comparisano. Yep. Has 2 AA batteries. Rocking. And then we have a deck of cards if you don't have those. Iron Man, he's back. He's back with the master plan. He can shake it like no one can. He loves his Raddies from China land. He's Iron Man. Ding, 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 ding. Iron Man. I think I hit the button. Did I turn it on? Okay, hit the light for it. Well, that's going to be wonky with my light. Oh well. My hands are going to turn colors. For that, I bring in Iron Man number 2. And that color corrects. Isn't that nice? Yeah, that's going to be a thing. Okay, I'm going to keep him handy. All right, off to the side. So let's zoom it on down, do features real quick, and then we'll get to turning this thing on. So left hand side, we got some LEDs. So this top one here, I believe, is red, and the bottom one's blue. Let me check that. SOS button to actuate it. So if you just tap it once, it's a slide here. If you press and hold, turns the flashers on. So yeah, we got a red light on top and a blue light on the bottom. If you press and hold this again, a siren will go. So let's hit that, and it'll flash the main light. There you go. You got the idea. I can't do that forever because I'll wake up my wife. She'll be a little upset. You know how that goes. So there you go. Main light. We have a switch on top here for it, right there. And you have a couple settings. So you have low. Come on. There you go. Low, high, and then SOS. I mean, it's an okay beam pattern. I mean, you got this little throw, and you got some spill. I guess it's okay in the house. You know, if you need a quick light source, not bad. You got that torch. Yeah. Yep, 3 stages. Cycle through, and done. Okay. Rock on. Cool. Yeah. So you have to stay out there for a while. I think I might have to put something underneath this radio, too. So going to the front of the radio, you can see we got a speaker here, 40 millimeter, 1.5 inch. It sounds fairly good, though, for its size. Top of the radio, you saw the light switch. We got some mounting lugs for the strap there on each side, of course. Molded in, really sturdy. Just the whole build quality of this thing feels really good. Yeah, nice, no problem here whatsoever. Solar panel with a reading lamp underneath with 8 LEDs, super bright. I kind of wish it had a control to control the brightness for this one. That's all you get on, which can be pretty, yeah, I don't know, it's on. Display you saw, pretty cool. So let's cover these buttons real fast. Power sleep function, band alert button, pretty much does what it does, cycles the bands, the bands I told you about, FM, AM, shortwave, VHF, weather. You get the idea. Weather alert, you press and hold on the weather band or press and hold on the clock mode to engage the weather alert mode. And of course, sleep function, just press and hold the power button to engage sleep. A volume up and down controls here with alarm set and alarm time set. Got it. Tuning controls, incremental, so you got incremental up, incremental down, of course, seek up, seek down. There's no continuous hold tuning, which I wish more radios would have, so that would be nice. We got channels. Okay, so once you get your memory set, you can go up and down with channels. That's nice. Go over here with the SOS button. As you saw, one button turns this light on. Okay, Press and hold turns on the flashers. Keep holding and we'll fire the alarm. How much fun that is. A lock feature, you can lock the radio out, and the meter band button. So when you're on shortwave, it goes through those bands I told you, or showed you in the book. There was quite a few. I forgot what they were, 3.95, 4.75, 5.6, etc. You'll see it when I go through it. And VHF, it has like 30, 50, 70 megahertz, 90, 110, 130, 150, and so on. And again, I'll try to show that to you in the video. Very cool. So over here we have Bluetooth, MP3, EQ. So the EQ is a really nice function, acts like a filter. Memory is what it says, and scan. So press and hold when you're on your favorite band, and it'll go auto scan and save. If you don't want to auto scan and save, don't press and hold, just single press, and then set the preset where you want in the channel selection. So you get to pick the position you want your memory, which is really handy. And of course, I mentioned these channel up and down, and of course, use to set. All right, so going to the right-hand side of the radio, we have this little rubber jacket. This thing has a lot of features, guys. Sorry, it's taking a little while, but it's going to. We have auxiliary in, so right here, sorry, US Type-C, USB in, 5-volt, 2-amp input. I saw a 1.5 amp charge rate. We have DC output, 5 volts, 2.4 amps out. Use this emergency use only. I noticed when you hook up a, I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to demo this real quick. So if you want to charge your phone or another device, plug this in, automatically turns on. The problem we have here is that it starts out kind of low. I was kind of worried about that. And then if I plug in like a load, it's going to charge this flashlight. And so we're at 1.5 amps. And you look, the voltage drops to about 4.7, 4.8 volts. So use it in an emergency situation. I wouldn't use it for a normal power bank feature. But it will work. It'll get you a charge to your phone so you can text out. If you're in an emergency. It is pretty good because this is like a power bank. It's 10,000 milliamp hour. It's quite a bit of power here, and it'll definitely charge your phone up. Just say, use it to charge the phone like 5%, and then get some text out. Don't try to charge your phone to half or anything like that. I wouldn't, because it'll waste your battery. You want to conserve it. So there you go. A little demo there. Saw it dropping a little bit in voltage. Let's get that out of the way. All right, and then going back here, oh yeah, a little light there saying it's active. We have the auxiliary in port there, below the USB reader there. Now that reader will read little thumb drives, and that's your MP3 player, which we're going to plug in right now because we're going to do an audio demo, and then we'll have some fun. I like to use these small little drives, 16 gigger. It doesn't quite, of course, fit flush, but it sits pretty close to the radio. I like that. Now, of course, you'll lose your water tightness, but that's just for fun, right? Solar panel on top. We got the whip antenna here, 19 inches in length, swivels, 360, beautiful thing. And then on the back we have our dynamo crank. It comes out, you spin it. It's very easy to spin right now because it's fully charged. But when the battery starts to get low, it might be harder to turn. Only use this in an emergency because you can break those or wear those out. Try to keep your radio charged at all times, meaning every 3 months to 6 months. Hook it to a charger and charge it. There you go, information, and we're ready to demo it. So before I get started, I do want to mention FM reception. We'll go ahead and turn it on. FM reception report did really well. I based it on a 5-tier method. Fair, okay, good, very good, excellent. Average radios are okay to good, 48 stations found. This one amazed me. It found 77 stations, very sensitive radio on FM. I'm impressed. I got a good to very good rating, and selectivity, I give it a good to very good. So 3.5-star rating. Fantastic. Above and beyond. Almost a very good score, 4-star, because it was right there. 80 stations found would have pushed it to very good. So if you want to say it's very good, it's very good. It's almost 4 stars. So 3 3/4 star, we'll call it that. So awesome. We're going to leave him out there hanging off to the edge. Okay, so to turn it on, of course, you got your power button. So you click it once to get the clock menu, and then click it again to turn it on. Now we're started off in the VHF mode. So we're going to go to our Bluetooth MP3 player. Let's go right to MP3. We're plugged in.
7, 6, 5, 4,
awesome.
3, 2,
Demo.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
So you got pause on your power button, forgot to mention that. It also mutes the radio while the radio's on. So remember, your power button does that on a quick press. Right now it's on pause. Now there's also fast forward and rewind on the tuning button as well. I don't know if I mentioned that. Might have mentioned it. And track forward, track back. Now the MP3 player only remembers track. Current track does not remember position within the track. Now it does sometimes it doesn't, so we'll just say it doesn't. I was like, hey, it does, and then it didn't. So yeah, that's not fun. Okay, let's keep going. Audio level. EQ. Whoops, hit Bluetooth. Darn it. Waited so long.
The Johnson's Wax Program with Fibber McGee and Molly. Home and with Johnson from UGX It's the better way to bring out the beauty of the home.
Look on the bright side, shine up the right side, bring out the beauty of the home.
Now, let me see. If the walls were painted sort of a dusty green and the ceiling an off-white, this carpet would still be all right.
Hey, Molly, you know what month this is?
Yes, February. And we've got to get that old floor lamp out of here.
Huh?
It's been knocked over so many times it ducks whenever we come into the room.
So anyway, you get the idea there. Now, the cool thing is I noticed on this radio also is the channel up and down. So if you want to go up 10 files, you hit this button. So you hit that button, we're up 20 tracks. And I don't know what's there, so let's see.
Presents The Adventures of Superman. Faster than a speeding bullet.
Could be copyrighted, so I can go down there. It's Superman. So yeah, so up there on position 20. So we go back down to 10. And we're back to Fibber McGee and Molly. Okay, cool. So yeah, you can jump 10 files at a time with these channel buttons. So something to know, yeah. All right, so the more you know. Winning's half the battle. Oh man, I forgot that goes. The G.I. Joe thing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Knowing's half the battle, kids. All right. So we're going to hook up a wire. I still need this because this gets washed out. This yellow and red thing. Okay. Like this little wire here, attaching it to the whip antenna just to give me some reception. I'm in a subfloor basement. I'm near Chicago, Illinois, USA for the sake of the band scan. And current time was, let's go ahead and just turn this off. So pause, long press off. It's 11:55. That's PM, Central Standard Time, of course. This is military time. It's the only way I think you can set this 24-hour clock. Take another little USB thumb drive out. Okay. Go ahead and we'll put this rubber jacket back in place. Kind of like make it a little semi-water resistant, I guess. So it fits just like a little rubber cover there. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and turn this on. Let's have some fun. So We'll start out with the weather band. It's average during the day. I found 4 stations, so it does in the nighttime. Okay. And then we'll go to band. And we are in VHF. And we're going to change that to weather band. So let's turn this up.
Is possible Friday night and Saturday. Wind chills as low as 20 below zero are possible Sunday night and Monday morning. Spotter information statement. Spotter activation will not be necessary through tonight. At 11 p.m. in Chicago, O'Hare was cloudy. The temperature was 23 degrees, sliding to 4 to 7 feet a case. The relative humidity was 5%. The wind was northeast at 25 knots. Chance of snow rates along the Lake Michigan shoreline may reach up to 1 inch per hour at times. South Bend it was cloudy. And 24. Monday night, mostly cloudy with a 30% chance of light snow. 22, Chicago Mid reported 26. DuPage Airport 20% chance of light snow in the 26.
Wow.
Reported 22. DeKalb reported 19. Rockford reported. For Wednesday night, snow in the evening. Wisconsin reported 13. Rape reported 16. And Seymour reported 17. Freezing spray. Waves 10 to 14 feet. Wednesday, snow. Snow accumulation of 3 to 6 inches.
Okay, so I just want to tell you, I got all 7. What? It must, I don't know what's going on there. That's pretty awesome. Tropo, maybe? I don't know, but that just got 7. So, and the wire. I didn't use a wire, of course. I just used the whip in my test. So, hey, things awesome. Weather alert, press and hold on the weather band. I think I got to unpause it. Hold on a second.
Inches. Lows around.
So we're in weather alert mode. It turns the radio off, unfortunately, but it does scan all 7 channels, as you can see there, with that audio level bouncing around. This little thing is just a charge indicator because of our solar panel. I think if I just do that, it stops that. Cover the solar panel. You get the idea, right? Okay, cool. Press and hold to kill the...
Cross, it was mostly cloudy, and it was 7. In Green Bay, it was mostly cloudy.
Let's head on over to FM, huh? All right, so FM, 87 to 108, or all the way down to 64, depending on your location, what you pick. So we're going to go ahead and tune. Yeah. I believe it does, 100 kilohertz steps, incremental. Let's seek.
You're hearing echoes on WNI.
A version of that conversation with Mimi Fawaz and with Alan Kasuja at justoops.com/levantate. Moody Conference.
So we got a dead frequency here, 90.3.
Discover more at Viking.com. A Spring Idol by John Knowles Payne. Our music supported by Viking.
What they've done to you for me won't change.
Africa Daily, wherever you get your.
Be told.
That's another bad frequency. That should be coming in. Okay, 95.9 is another bad one. So there's like 2 or 3 bad frequencies I noticed, and that was it. But this radio otherwise is excellent on FM, just fantastic.
Get my sunglasses on while I shed it.
So anyway, I can go up the whole band. You can hear there's a ton of stations it's finding. So we're just going to stop right there because we got to do other bands. So we're going to go to Shortwave.
President Trump for security.
Here we are. Got some presets. We'll just go through those. Let's see where we're at. Canada. Okay. So WWV, 4 columns, Colorado on 5 megahertz. Nice time signal at night. Of course, I'm near Chicago. This is 4 columns, Colorado, like mentioned, and it's about 800, 900 miles away, something like that. Sweet.
You know what a sacrifice means?
ilgilendirene katılmaya çalışma ve sosyal güvenlik bakanı Vedat Işıkhan'dan geldi. Emeklilere bayram ikramı.
Raised in the stores and guard, Mark Fogel appeared in naked for 2 hours near Washington, D.C. Shortly after, he was received by President Trump at the White House, where he said he felt...
Oops. Man.
Asked what was exchanged for Mr. Fogel's release, President Trump said, not much. The White House called it a show of good faith from Russia. The release comes as the Trump administration seeks to improve relations with Moscow in order to secure a...
Okay, you get the idea. Cool. Okay, so our VHF band is pretty uneventful. Unfortunately, it only tunes in 25 kilohertz steps. You cannot change that. And yeah, it leaves you short. Like I can't get dialed in on my weather frequencies, though fire frequencies. Fire stations I can pick up still. Police are all encrypted now. I can pick up fire and I can pick up, what do you call it, ham radio. So let's go ahead and see if I can pick up anything. So I got a channel I got set up for my scanner, so I just press and hold the channel button, and it'll automatically scan those presets, which is cool. Press and hold. And just wait for something to break through. And we're not going to hear anything tonight. I mean, I didn't hear anything today, so I can't really give an opinion on this. If your frequency lands directly on these 25 kilohertz steps, you'll probably be fine. It'll probably pick it up, no issue. This radio reminds me of the Raddy 886 model that I reviewed. It's got a similar tuner and screen. Okay, that's what that's about. As you can see, you get 100 presets here as well. Again, the radio has a total of 396, 99 per band, like I mentioned. So let's go ahead and...
With a 20% on-site, they use the newest breakthroughs in dental technology such as titanium implants, Invisalign clear braces, and laser treatments. Don't let fear get in the...
Now it's got a slow-acting AGC on AM, so it might take a while for something to come in, so you have to give it some time. During the day I noticed this. It was good for locals and okay on semi-locals. So pretty basic AM radio. But right now we're picking up Nashville. That's the music you hear there.
1919. But every so often we get away from that. We start thinking, oh, you got to stack it wide receiver, you got to be doing this.
Radiohead. They started slow. I mean...
Oh, CJOB.
They made a bunch of mistakes.
Because when you can dominate that,
they stuck together because they always believed in their mission, and most of all because they all happen to be exceptional musicians. Radiohead has become one of the most revered, most influential, and most analyzed groups in the history of alt rock. And that's not all. Along the way, they've managed to rewrite a lot of the rules of
iHeart and get radio working for you.
700 WLW. Now, is Red-Eye Radio. Gary McNamara and Eric Hurley.
Cherubino coming in. I think this is the first time in the second half he's come into the game.
Okay, CFZM Zoomer Radio, 460 miles to the northeast. We're almost through with the band scans. It's a longer video, but this thing has a lot of bands to go through. The AM band's working pretty good at night. I kind of woke up during the day, it was okay. And now, yeah, we're picking up some distant stations. That CGOB was a distant one. And that pop-up showed you it's over 800 miles. So yeah, that was cool. So let's see if we can pick up some New York stations, and then we'll do my final thoughts on this radio. So let's go ahead and finish this up. Unpause. Atlanta, WSB. Again, I'm from Chicago, so Chicago to Atlanta, 630 miles.
No, it was not me.
Okay, it's WABC, New York, New York.
Since the days when we taught in the same grade school together. But Mr. Valentine, I can't stand it much longer. Francine has become hypnotized. Now, I don't believe in...
A little old-time radio on 780 WBBM, Chicago, local.
To help, there'll be the murmur of ghostly laughter, the growing insanity of constant fear.
You get the idea. Doesn't do too bad.
I know, and far too often.
Vice President J.D. Vance as your successor, the Republican nominee in 2028? No, but he's very capable.
Got Coast to Coast going. CJBC, Toronto. Okay, you get the idea. Okay, VHF, I should show you really quick. Here's how it's structured on the meter bands, so you can get going pretty quick to where you need to go. On the lower end, I noticed some carryover from the weather band up on top. So, there's that. But anyway, cool. I think I covered all about everything. So, yeah, let's go ahead and turn off, do final thoughts. Hit the wrong button. There's pause, and then long press on the power turns it off. Okay, now we're at the clock screen. Great. Wait for that light to turn off. All right, good deal. So, what do you think so far? Pretty cool. Yellow. I love yellow. I'm a fan of the SH-906 because of that. But, yeah, let's go over... what I like about this radio, high capacity battery number one, 10,000 milliamp hour, it gets you far. I like to see that in radios, very cool. It's not some wimpy battery, 3,000 or 2,000. It's rocking. This is great. I'm glad to see that in this day and age. Clear display, easy to read. That's nice to see as well. Solid FM reception and weather reception, as you saw in the video here. Holy cow, I got all 7. That's amazing. Decent shortwave reception as well. So browsing shortwave during the day, it stops and picks up main stations. And during the evening here, it does a fantastic job. So I really like shortwave with this radio. Having a built-in Bluetooth and MP3 player is handy in some respects. It might make somebody use this as a normal radio, and then it's ready and charged in an emergency. Think about it. Use it as a daily radio. It ain't gonna hurt it. 99 presets per band, and you can manually set them. Not a bad thing. I like that. I mean, auto scan and save is nice, but doing it to be able to manually set them where you want them, fantastic. I do like that. Having a clock and alarm is also good, and the alarm can wake up to any radio, MP3, and the buzzer. That in a power outage situation, especially extended, you're gonna need to wake up to do things. So yeah. Well, EQ function works really well, almost as a filter. The lighting situation here, I do like the radiant lamp. It provides enough light and the flashlight for a situation where you want to find a better flashlight, stuff like that. I always say that, but it's true. If it's your only source of light, well, you have light. You can eat, and see your food. Auxiliary input, which is handy if you need it. So yeah, I do like that. Wishes and wants and dislikes. So I wish it had a headphone jack. Wish the battery's replaceable. That's a thing, right? When the battery goes, what do? Take it apart and see if you can fix it yourself? It's probably what you'll end up doing. Otherwise, you're going to toss it in the recycle bin. That's all you can do, right? So a dimmer for this reading lamp, like maybe a 3-stage, high, medium, low would be nice. I've seen companies do that with their emergency lights on their reading lamps. That'd be nice. Better charging output. I don't like that voltage sag. Kind of bothered me a little bit. That's an easy thing to fix. They should just build a better circuit for it. A dry battery bay. Maybe they can make it hold 3 AA's and run for basic radio operation. That'd be nice to see as well. And a better AM circuit during the day. In the evening, it was fine, as you saw there. So yeah, overall, this gets a recommended upvote. It's a decent value for the money. You're getting a lot of features for your dough. So there it is, the SH-906. I love it. I think it's fantastic. Yeah, go ahead and grab yourself one. Use the links down below. You'll save 15% at Raddy. You support the channel too at the same time. It doesn't cost you anything extra. So yeah, if you like this radio, which I think is fantastic, I think every household should have at least an emergency radio. It depends on your taste, what kind you want, but this will make a lot of people happy. It does quite a bit. More than it needs to. I mean, it doesn't need VHF really, but it's there. So you can actually listen in on 2-meter or VHF fire calls if it's there. So that is a bonus. Definitely. So yeah, if you like these videos and you like Raddy radios, make sure to subscribe at the bell icon. And 3, comment below what you think about the SH-906. Is it for you? Is there something about it you don't like? Do you like it? Are there features you wish it had that I didn't mention? Do you like its whole feature set as it sits? I'd like to read that. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in my next awesome video.